Good morning, students. Now, in the last video, I have explained you the male part of the flowering plant, means stamen. Then I explained about the anther. Now, today, I will just explain you that it is a bilobe dithecous anther. So, this is the main. These are the two lobes. Clear? One lobe, second lobe. Inside that, you will have this sporogenous tissue, and the outside there are four layers, or you can say three layers. Total four parts are there. Okay? Now I have drawn those layers here in an enlarged view. ठीक है? मैंने बड़े थोड़ा सा पार्ट, सिर्फ इतने पार्ट को यहाँ पे enlarge करके आपको दिखाने की कोशिश की है. Now outermost layer, that is epidermis, सबसे बाहर का जो layer है, that is epidermis. Then there is the endothelium, second layer. Okay? First layer is epidermis, then second layer is endothelium. Then after that there are middle layers. Third number, it may be 2, 3 because it is a gap between the tapetum and the endothelium. So there are middle layers. I have drawn the two layers. Then inside there is a tapetum, 4 number में, ठीक है? Fourth is tapetum. Then inside the tapetum you will find a special tissue, sporogenous tissue, which afterwards helps to form the pollen grains, right? जिसके अंदर बाद में male gametes बनेंगे. Now this sporogenous tissue or microspore mother cells, they will undergo meiosis. I want to show here. This is sporogenous tissue. I have just taken one cell from this. मान लीजिए मैंने एक सेल को ले लिया बेटे, क्योंकि सारे सेल्स में सेम प्रोसेस चल रहा है, right? I have taken one cell from this part, means one microspore mother cell. मैंने सिर्फ एक सेल लिया, तो this is one cell. ये आपका एक सेल है. This sporogenous tissue में से जो एक सेल है, its pollidy is 2n. ये diploid सेल है बेटे, ये remember. ये नीट में क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. What is the pollidy of the sporogenous mother cell or sporogenous tissue? It is 2n. अब हमने spores बनाने naturally it has to undergo meiosis. तो this sporogenous tissue or the sporogenous cell जो है टिश्यू का, it undergo meiosis. इसमें कौन सा सेल डिवीजन होगा? Meiosis, right? So it undergoes meiosis and one cell will form the four cells. We know that after meiosis one cell will give the four cells. So these four cells are formed. Clear? And these four cells remain attached. So it is called microspore tetrad. That's why we call it microspore tetrad, because four cells remain attached. Now the pollidy of each cell, because they are formed after meiosis, now it is a haploid cell. ये चारों के चारों haploid cells हैं बेटा. Clear? Now these four cells afterwards get separated. जब ये mature हो जाएंगे, they will get separated and form the four cells. ये चारों cells अलग हो गए. Now ये चारों cells में अब क्या होगा? I will explain only in one. मैं एक में बताती हूँ, बाकियों में भी बेटा वैसे ही चल रहा है. Every cell is going same changes. So this one cell will undergo certain changes, form the vacuoles and large size nucleus is formed. Clear? Then afterward a spindle is formed. This cell will divide by mitosis. इसमें mitosis होगा and they will form a two cells which will not be separated. दो cells बनेंगे but they will remain inside one common cell. एक बड़े सेल के अंदर एक छोटा सेल बन जाएगा. The smaller cell is called generative cell and the larger cell is called vegetative cell. Now at this stage, now अब इस स्टेज में ये सब कहाँ हो रहा है बेटे? ये यहाँ पे हो रहा है सारा. ये जितने भी स्पोरोजीनियस माइक्रोस्पोर मदर सेल्स थे, ये सारे यहाँ पड़े थे. ये यहाँ पे टिश्यू है सारा, राइट? अब ये सारा प्रोसेस इसके अंदर किस स्टेज पे हो रहा है? इनसाइड द एंथर. तो ऑल माइक्रोस्पोर मदर सेल्स नाउ चेंजेस टू पॉलन ग्रेन. अब ये सारे क्या बन गए हैं? ये पॉलन ग्रेन बन गए हैं. Now, and pollen grains are very unique structures, you can say. Every pollen grain is having a very thick wall around it, ठीक है, which is made up of exine, sporopollen and chemical is there, and inner wall is called intine. Now, the speciality of the sporopollen is that no acid, no base, no chemical can degrade this sporopollen. So that's why these pollen grains are very resistant to the external environmental conditions. ये कभी भी डैमेज नहीं होते हैं बेटा, राइट? So these pollen grains now mature and are just filled in that. So all these, you can say, pollen sacs are now filled with pollen grains. Now when all pollen grains are ready, then there is a dehiscence. So यहाँ से ये खुल जाएंगे. Clear? So there is a breaking. हमने line of dehiscence anther में देखा था. So at that line, the anther will open and all the pollen grains will come out. Clear? At this stage. Understand beta? So this is how the pollen grains are formed in the anther. Pollen grains anther में कैसे बनते हैं and how they will come out. Now be clear that pollen grains are not male gamete. ये दिमाग में बिठा लो बेटा. Pollen grains male gamete नहीं है. अभी male gamete को बनना है. Clear? तो pollen grain is a structure in which male gametes are formed later on. कई बार ये गलत कॉन्सेप्ट बचपन से दिमाग में बैठा था कि pollen grain is a male gamete. अभी तो male gametes को बनना है, right? So this way, inside the anther, I have explained the different layers, clear? And then inside the sporogenous tissue, how it will get converted to pollen grains. I think it is clear to you. There are certain specific features about the pollen grains which I will discuss in the next video. Okay, beta, thanks and have a nice day.